Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Robin Interjack without a C, and somebody has requested that I put on the maid outfit. Um, Thank you for the redemption. The reason why there are no wisdom words is because it took up the entire front of the screen for some reason. So, hi, how are y'all? Hi, Crow. Hi, Cat. Hi, Judge. Hi, Neckerbob. It's time. I don't think it's finale time, but we are going to try. We are going to make an attempt. And I'm very excited. This has been... I don't know about y'all, but this has definitely been tops for me. Like, maybe not fully tops, but way up there in terms of the Fatal Frame franchise and in terms of, like, some of the horror games that we've played. We're gonna show these frames who's fatal. Okay, so where are we supposed to go? I have slept since then, and I do not remember. I think, ooh. No, not that way. We gotta find Ruka. And I don't know where that would be. Took a big walk at lunch today, and it felt nice. Hell yeah. I myself have been trying and failing to stay off of social media. Yo, heading to old building. There's a lot of good conversations happening, and honestly, I just don't think my heart can take it today, you know? So, yo, heading to old building. But I have been playing the Final Fantasy 16 demo, and I regret to inform you all, it's pretty good. It is close to as good as I was hoping. And that's just up front. But while we're working on that, we had a Capcom showcase today, and literally all I care about, apart from that one supernatural Japanese brawler, is the Apollo Justice trilogy. So maybe now people will actually appreciate some of the non-Shu Takumi games. Hi! Hi, Lark. A Lark. Last thing I remember us doing is picking up a doll that was us. It also might be another lady whose name might not be her name. And then she gave us a hug and we went mystical sleepy. Yeah, on a roof even. Good stuff. Terrifying. Oh. Ma'ams. Let's not. Oh, I'm out of lunar juice. My moon juice is gone. Oh, please. Recharge my moon juice. Oh, hi there. Oh, you got the headgear. Had a weird day at work. Got invited to join a new project and sat on a bunch of meetings where they suddenly started talking about leveraging generative AI, oh no, to disrupt the job-seeking establishment, and I started looking for the emergency exit. Yep, that is a good reason to bail. Okay, come on, man. I know you're here. Double kill! God, it actually said double kill. Okay, cool. A lot of disappointment memes when looking at the Capcom showcase tag. Yeah, they're really kind of leaning in on Exoprimal, and it's a trend-chasing game, as some people have like stated on my feed, and that's true. It does look kind of good. Kind of in that, like, if it were 20, 30 bucks, and a whole bunch of my friends all agreed on doing it, I would absolutely play it, but I don't know yet if it's like a $60 investment, and I'm expecting a battle pass. We've been flaking on paying our workers. How do we finally get ahead of the curve and completely absolve ourselves of all responsibility? Ooh! Hey, Mom. Good to see ya. Why is my phone turtling? Oh, probably for good reason. So things are going great for who I assume is Yohai Bara. Also, there's nothing that makes me quite so happy as just a chat filled with Hi Debbie emojis. Very little. Sir, I'm a cop and this is a Wendy's. Alright, let's see where we can get to. What kind of trouble? Yeah. So I don't know if I've like made the statement public, but like I am very much against most modern uses of AI in terms of how Silicon Valley keeps trying to push the promise of removing workers and replacing them with AI that doesn't work, because it doesn't. And I am constantly a bit amazed at people's ability to read the room and go, I know what people are saying. And I know that this is all like constantly going to bust, but after crypto, after NFCs, and now this, it's like, I'm pretty sure there's just people lining up to buy snake oil by this point. Because it ain't gonna help them. It's not. It's not there yet. It won't be there for a long time. And it's really unfortunate because a lot of people need the work. And after the whole like pandemic thing, we're now in the point where it's like, oh, well, people now understand the value of their work. They now understand that they do deserve to be paid more, that remote work is not only viable, it helps with productivity. And a whole bunch of business owners are like, man, I do not want to pay money to them. How do we get somebody to do this for free? It's just, ugh. Old research papers. Looks at videos about lawyers getting busted for using ChatGPT to write their arguments. Don't think that'll be a big threat for a while yet. Yeah, but they're going to commit. They're going to commit and they are going to screw up. It's, that's one of the big problems with it, is that they'll get sold a promise, they'll use it, they will mess up their careers. It would be funny if it weren't a little sad. It would be sadder if it weren't kind of funny. That kind of thing. I guess I missed most of that since AI is not yet willing to physically lift bookcases and kitty litter. True. I mean, yeah. It's going to be a minute. Okay, Director Hayabara's notes. Number 3. Thanks to Soya's assistance in my mask experiments, I have finally come to understand how to use masks to control human memory. But just what is memory? When someone is possessed by a spirit, they become a completely different person. It's as though their words, actions, and memories belong to someone else. Taking that idea further, couldn't it be said that their original memories are also a kind of spirit possessing the body? Memories are what make a person. It is because of memory that we retain our sense of who we are. Not only that, but our remembrance of the dead allows them to overcome death by remaining alive in our memories. To forget them is to lose the proof that they ever lived, a second death for the dead. But if a person loses all of their memories, what is left behind? A soul? I don't think there is such a thing. People may simply be masses of memory. There are medical cases of people unable to forget anything. Far from finding this useful, they end up wishing they could erase their memories. Perhaps remembering everything is worse than forgetting it. I've seen such patients crushed under the weight of their accumulated memories. Memories remind us of our sins, our mistakes, and our regrets. Memory is not just something people use to hold themselves together. It can also be a prison for someone to die in. Are those who hold on to their memories really the happy ones? Ooh, that is probably one of the most potent notes I've found in this whole game. And it's something that resonates with me pretty deeply. Because, like, I think it's actually, like, yeah, Tim Rogers plays the game, sees these notes, and groans because now he's going to remember all the times he's talked about his perfect memory. Yeah, eidetic memory is kind of a shit. Oh, hi. Oh, sorry. Oh, rude. Okay. 1 second, dude. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm just raising my finger in your face so I can take a sip. I'm Jamie Lee Curtising this. Boop. Tim Rogers cannot play this game until he's played all of the Grasshopper Manufacture games again. In every format that they have been released, including the original Japanese Flower Sun Rain, on whatever platform it was on, and on the DS. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Come on out of that wall. Come on out of that wall. Boop. Yeah, go where you put your hats. Dang it. Okay. You're somewhere. Where? Oh, you have a lot of health. Okay. And I don't have a lot of strength. Bye! Farewell. He's on the wall. Use drive impact. Oh, God. Finally beat World Tour on Street Fighter 6. What an interesting game. Kind of treating World Tour as its own thing. I'm just wandering around in the post game. And Dog Vomit is just kind of living it up. Still trying to figure out what the meaning of strength is. It's good stuff. Well, I can't go there, and I can't go there. Since I've been pretty deep in DBT workshops lately, I'm curious as to people's ideas on the meeting point between this game's idea that people are just our memories, but the therapeutical phrase, we are not our thoughts. And thoughts and memories are, I mean, memories are complicated thoughts. Because you can implant false memories in yourself. You can sort of hypnotize yourself. You can be hypnotized into believing things happened when they didn't. And so the question of, like, separating memory from thought is a tricky one. It's a tricky proposition. Okay, this seemed like the right way to go, considering where the game was sort of leading me. But the door was locked, right? Yeah, the door was locked. So I want to double check, triple check, if you will. I myself feel like... Ah, dang. Maybe I can get a clue here. I want to puzzle this out while I work on this. But, yeah, I mean, memory, thought, and feeling are all very related things, aren't they? But they are also very distinct. The feelings we have can often be confused for our rational thoughts. They have a tendency to influence or even get in the way of quote-unquote rational thought. Well, Lindsay, gamers and tamers. And I kind of had this idea, like, while I was reading that, of... There's this idea about, and this is going to seem unrelated. Let me see if I can get through the thought. There's this theory about, like, how teleportation would work, right? Where you're technically, like, you could technically create teleportation by dissolving and reconstructing a person across great distances. And say the person that's made is technically a completely different entity, right? Are you going to jump scare me yet? No, not yet. But they have all the memories, they have all the logic, they have all of the thought process. They are reconstructed. And the person that they were prior to that teleportation gets just completely wiped out. Is it the same person? Well, nobody on the outside can tell who it is. That person still has the same memories. That person still has the same thoughts and experiences. But they themselves didn't experience it. They are technically a completely separate entity. Which leads me to believe that the whole idea of, like... Ooh, creepy girl time. The whole idea of separating memory and thought and feeling as these completely disparate, disconnected things is challenging, to say the least. Hey, AJ, and hi, B. I hope you are feeling well. She's being very brave about it. There we go. So, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about what a being of pure memory with no real consciousness of the present would look like. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just like, what if ChatGPT worked properly? Gotta have a cocoon room, you know? So I don't know, to sort of get into the question, like, to maybe get into the question of, like, what Dr. Haibara was saying, like, is it better to have all of our memories? Isn't it worse considering there are ailments where people who can't forget have such a problem with being able to remember everything? Oh, well, I missed that item. And that item is gone forever now. Dang. So, I don't know. I think there's some really fun stuff in that deep dive that's difficult for me to process while I'm playing, but let's see. Crow mentioned, like, you know, I have a cat, and even if I lose all my memories of that cat, That doesn't stop the cat from landing on my face and wanting to feed it. It's like, yes, memory is important, but we are also our responses. So it is not the most important thing to have memory, especially when sometimes those memories are false. Fascinating to me because my Triangle Agency character having an internal struggle very similar to this, vis-a-vis not having any memories past a certain point, but still having very emotional reactions to certain situations. Yeah! Their knee-jerk reactions don't define them. Yeah, like... what's a phrase I've been... Kotaru Uchikoshi's ears are burning. Oh boy. This is already a great day for the chat. I love this. Is this how I would have reacted before, how my bosses want me to react, or how I'm reacting as my current self? I think all this is just like genuinely fascinating. And I don't know where I stand on it. And I think I don't think very well. At the moment, I am not good at the thinking. Hell yeah. This is a good place for it, so let's do it. Let's be mindful. Also strikes me as fascinating because the reason we don't remember everything is in part because of how our brain sorts and categorizes without us consciously deciding how to do it. Our brains are so much more elastic and amazing than just having one big pile where it all goes. Yeah, it's constantly trying to evaluate what information is worth holding on to, what information needs to be tossed out. It's responding to things like dopamine, it's responding to things like serotonin to decide whether or not it's going to remember something. And some people don't have that sort of luck and constantly remembering everything. And as somebody with intrusive thoughts, I can tell you, I don't remember half the stuff I get told. And the stuff I do remember, it's kind of a pain in the ass to remember. Yeah. Same hat, cat. So I don't know, it's a fun topic. It's also like a difficult one to parse because it's deep into the whole like existential philosophy thing. When really our understanding of the self can really simply be summed up by a seminal work from 1998, produced by Koji Igarashi, where, you know, Count Dracula did say, "What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets." And we can just kind of leave it there if we so chose. But, thank you, Lark, for handling mod duties today, because I was cackling and I couldn't quite reach the mod duties. Dopamine, baby! And explain how I retain memories of fanfic I read in high school. I remember my first fanfic I ever read, and it was an adult work. It was was it a lemon or a lime? I don't remember how it was discussed at the time. But it was a spicy one. And I can remember that, but what I can't remember is anything from my statistics class or algebra class, or honestly, anything to do with math. I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to go. No, I forgot how to hold a wine glass. Ah, thank you. Lemon is with smut, lime is without. And what is the point of a lime? Oh, hey, it's Sadako. Hey, Sadako. Get wrecked. Yeah, get wrecked. Bye! You get fluff and no scurvy. Oh boy. And yeah, it was a full-on lemon. There are just a lot of things. Like, it wasn't even like... Have you seen the Tiny Sadako manga? I have not. Tell me more. Oh god. Okay. Bye? You're gonna phase out. Now I'm gonna pop you. The only fluff I want is my cats. Yeah, you don't want a wholesome direct. You don't want a wholesome game stream. You want a wholesome game stream. That's what you want. And that's valid. Tell me when Jeff Keighley is willing to have a dedicated adult game stream. And I will believe in Mr. Mountain Dew once more. Oh, it's got some holes in it, all right. Oh, God. Get out of my way. She pops out of a cell phone. Oh, that's really good. Please move. Where's the other one? How you doing? Boop. Ooh. AJ and I were about to hop into the stream. I forgot what this game was called, so I just renamed it Phantom Photo. That's what it is now. Legally, that's how that works. Oh, found a new trick. I have discovered Elite Strat. All I had to do was, okay, so the way this game works is that you tap the left trigger in order to pull up the viewfinder. In this case, the flashlight, for combat purposes or camera purposes. And because there is a wait time for when you attack, if you want to get like a full charge, you have to wait it out until like all the little blue spirit points come back. Not so when you bounce out of the viewfinder mode. So that's neat. I can wreck shit now. Combat or camera, the two genders. Well, this didn't have anything, but I did get some more points. I absolutely still remember the lyrics of Weird Al's Albuquerque, the 11-minute rambling stream of consciousness I used to repeat internally to myself. The time when church would be over, and I completely forgot how to do geometry. My brain followed the dopamine, and I can't blame it. Yep, that's exactly how that works. Okay. It is slowly reaching the point where I might have to look up a guide, because Shoshiro is one little lost chorizo. So maybe this won't be a finale today, but that's okay, because if it's not a finale today, I don't have to make promo work for tomorrow. So I'll take it. Yeah. I wonder if this tip is viable for some of the other characters, but I can't imagine how. I'll have to think that over. Yeah. He's not a bad looking dude. A little generic at times, but like, I think he's got a good fit. He's got a little bit of that, like, absolute zone for men. Sadako in my home. Ooh, okay. Well then, in which case, I'm going to pause for just a second as I double check where we need to go. And I'm going to look up Sadako in my home. I also have some of the, so I have a guide kind of off to the side that I haven't been referring to very much. So we've definitely fought a lot of people, and it looks like, I think... Okay, yo heading to old building. First floor. Connecting passage. Okay, that's where we gotta do. Operating room corridor. Oh, we gotta get to the other building though, because we are not in the right one. We have traveled far. Okay, so all we have to do is make our way back. Okay, now I can pay attention. Sadako at the end of the world, for those interested. It's about what it sounds like. Sadako meets two kids in the post-apocalypse. That sounds like it could be horrifically wholesome. Because that's... Here's the thing. I don't like a lot of wholesome stuff, but I do like wholesome stuff when it is involved in grungy as hell stuff. Like people who find themselves having to deal with a wholesome situation, or people who find themselves in a bad situation and find some wholesomeness in it. That can be pretty fun. And having like a terrifying little critter is very appealing for that kind of subject. Repeat in sight, and I very much want to scoop him up like a big round donut. Fight it, you will lose a face. You will blossom. Kids don't know squat about the curse, and Sadako gets thinking, maybe the curse will be lifted if there's literally no humans to watch my tape. So you're saying you like Dorohedoro? Yes. Dorohedoro is one of my favorite horrific slices of life. So many people die, it's grungy as hell, it's weird, it's disgusting, and it's delightful. Die Dark is also very similar in that regard. And if you haven't watched Die Dark, or haven't seen Red, it's only a manga. If you haven't seen much of Die Dark, I would strongly recommend it. This is not the right way to go. Crap. Okay. A wholesome situation was the working title of Into the Spider-Verse. Dark comfort. Yeah. It's in the Viz sub, I know. And I bet there's more than enough of it to justify it, because honestly, $2 a month is worth it. Okay, so how do I get back? Okay, I'm going to take a look at what we got here. So here's the second floor of this building. And I think... I have no idea where I am. What's your opinion on the movie Dark City? I watched it in theaters back when it first came out, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't understand it. I haven't watched it since. And I know that the guy who made it also made Gods of Egypt, I believe. Anyway, the point is, I thought it was a fascinating movie in terms of like the stuff that makes it up. All the bits and bobs to assemble it. I was fascinated by almost every single shot in that movie when I was a kid. I could not tell you with any confidence if it was actually good, but everyone tells me it's like underrated, like underrepresented, the whole shebang. And I am inclined to believe them. Oh, that movie's my friend's favorite piece of shit, and he brings it up at least once a month. That's pretty appealing, actually. Like, everybody's got to have that, like, one bit of garbage. It's a lot like The Matrix. And it came out, like, not too terribly long before it. Before? After? I can't remember. It's been long enough that those few years just kind of blur together. I would compare it to The Crow, which I haven't seen. And I know I need to. With everything I've been talking about. Okay, connecting passage corridor. This is where we need to go. Unless we're supposed to go to High Bar Infirmary and I've just been reading wrong. And this is like a good jumping off point. Oh, I keep getting turned around. Okay. I'm gonna follow the guide for a minute. We're gonna make sure that we get back on track. Dark City is Fringe Film Chud favorite movie, kind of like Fight Club and American Psycho. Well, when you put it like that, it makes it sound bad. They have a really strange, hard to articulate experience that a Chud in the audience would find to be mysterious or koan-like. Yeah. I mean, there is that appeal, right? And I get that. And also, it's like, dang. Let's see. Well, it looks like I need to get some people together to go watch The Crow, because there are a bunch of movies that I need to watch, like Streets of Fire, Phantom of the Paradise, Phantasm. Okay. Now we haven't seen any scenes. Repo's a genetic opera. Yeah. Another thing I keep getting recommended, because it seems like absolutely the kind of thing I would like jump on. I watched Repo and it was weird. Thank you, AJ. I know this about you and I love you. Did I get turned? Yep, I sure did. Oh. Getting lost in a game is a humbling experience, especially when you're doing it in front of people. But I think, having fought some of the things we've fought so far, I think we're on the right track. Okay. And we got a note from here, which the guide now tells us we have to go back. So there's one of the reasons why I got turned around. The game is trying to get us to wander a bit aimlessly. Haven't seen Repo since high school, so I gotta watch it again. Hell yes. Fight Club, in fact, struggled to point out repeatedly this easily misled Chud joining a murder cult is you, and still couldn't penetrate. Listen. I keep going back to the Pickle Rick theory. Because the thing that I always... Can I talk about my Pickle Rick theory? Because my theory is that it doesn't matter how much of a lack of subtlety you have. It doesn't matter how forcefully you outright state your intent. There will be people who will absolutely misrepresent it. There is a 2-minute long monologue in the whole Pickle Rick episode about the therapist straight up saying, yeah, you're doing this to evade having feelings. You're doing this to evade confronting the fact that you don't like it when things are inconvenient for you. You don't like inconvenient feelings, and so you act out and distract everything and do this weird shit. And you should be ashamed of yourself. It is your problem. And so many people are just like, Pickle Rick's the funniest shit I ever saw. And I'm just sitting there like, anytime I see a sticker, I just think, man, they didn't watch that episode, did they? I think I found where we need to go. I kind of feel like the Terminator in any of the movies, where I'm just like reloading without changing my field of view. Because this is nasty. I don't think it's supposed to work like this. Just reloading my shotgun without even looking at it. Not even looking down to check to see if I got the shells in the frickin' gun. And just constantly moving forward. Sees a bunch of sick, gnarly ghosts. Oh, this looks promising. Listen. How far out is the Evergrace playthrough? I want to play it for a couple of hours before I commit to it. But I do want to play it. I picked it up on recommendation so that I can see if it's good for the stream, and I just haven't sat down and done it yet. Walked right into the arms of a shambling ghoul. Oh, wow, am I glad to see you guys. I am lost. Ah, dang it. Listen. If you find obstacles in a game, you know you're making progress. Okay. I'm going to check my lenses real quick. He'll be fine. He can wait. Focus. Allows you to use a powerful attack. That's great. So, I need Mr. Bluey. Ah, dang. So yeah, Evergrace. I would love to play it. I want to give it a trial run first. Because I know very little about that one. I know it as a thing that was sitting on Blockbuster shelves. Ah, dang. This is mostly a tough fight for how much this dude just chews the scenery when he gets hit. Like some real drama queen stuff. This guy does not like that. I don't know if it's a FromSoft, but I did find a copy of the PS2 Kingsfield the other day. And, that is a FromSoft. I think. Kingsfield said. Huh. So... it can't be. Okay, I'm just gonna double back real quick. I don't think the little girl is still there. So, we handed a mask to... Child Ruka? Which falls in line with Ruka's memory. And it seemed like a supernatural moment where we weren't really... Oh, dramatically going. Dang it. Did we miss it? Yeah, we missed it. Dang. Therapist and Pickle Rick fills me with life and light because Rick says exactly what every internet chud wants to emulate with. If I don't like something about the world, I change it. I'm not a sheep, I'm a scientist. She just tells him, you're covered in rat blood and poop because you patently refuse at every opportunity to take the slightest interest or responsibility in maintaining your own health and mental wellness. Ooh, yeah. Like, I genuinely really like that moment. I think that show is more than the sum of its parts, and I can never watch it again because a lot of other people ruined it, because that is such a great bit, such a great sequence, and nobody ever talks about the therapy segment. Ooh. Is it glowing for reasons? Or is it glowing to be menacing? I think it's glowing to be menacing. Okay. Time to have a shirtless fist fight on top of the roof. Wrong series, but we will eventually play Metal Gear Solid. I mean, Yakuza. I mean... Came out at the tail end of the episode, so chuds like Rick will just immediately forget about the way people who love the Joker and the Dark Knight completely forget about the two boats scene. Yeah. It's at best they see those moments as lazy attempts at trying to ruin their fun. Yeah. I think it's a valid tactic to try and make people, like, draw people in with something really fun and then, like, kind of gut them after the fact with something revelatory. Now say something beautiful and true. It's frustrating because how do you balance that well enough that people will actually get it? And part of me's of the opinion that it's like, you know what? You gotta be okay with people refusing to get it. You gotta be okay with there being a subset of people who will not engage, who will grapple onto the aesthetic, to the material, but not the substance behind it. And you're going to get a lot of people, like, it's going to be a weird experience, no matter what. It's like trying to pull the rug from under people who are gluing themselves to the rug. Yeah. That's a fun way of putting it. We are clearly having a moment on the rooftop. Oh.
もう鬼ごっこはおしまいだ。全部なくなるんだ。俺も、あんたも。
Okay. Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? How long have we been dead? Wait a minute. No, that was... Oh, that's Sayaka. Sayaka is Ruka's mother, who the only times we have seen her are in a hospital bed and in the mansion or in the hotel or whatever. And I had already been under the assumption that she had already died, because we had been seeing her come in and out. And considering that Choshiro is seen giving something to a younger Ruka in his current day form and not his, you know, on the beat form, made me kind of goes like, something's fishy. There is a logic here that does not apply to the real world. And it's not just that supernatural things are happening around us. There is something going on. He is not in the same place as everyone else in some manner of the word. I never had a suspicion that he wasn't alive, but I did have a suspicion that something was up about his appearance here. Reminds me of so many people who got so into Attack on Titan and refused to get out of it. Yeah, that is a series that I really wanted to get into, and then it kept going. Guess it would explain why in gameplay you could see Haibara as a ghost. Yeah, because like I was still under the impression that every single Yo that we had seen was a ghost. That Yo Haibara has not been here. Because we have also seen him leading child Ruka around looking exactly the same. It fits. But, exploring the cavern underneath Haibara Infirmary where she and the other kidnapped girls were taken, Ruka discovers steps leading even deeper underground. Following them, she arrives at the stage where the Rogetsu Kagura was performed, the place she was taken from 10 years previously to become an organ in a separate ritual dance. Okay, so I'm starting to get a little bit more The people who refuse to concede that maybe quite possibly Walter White isn't exactly a great person. Yeah, might also explain why the little girls showed up in a cutscene and then not at all. I know authors who use subtext are cowards. Oh, good contributions all. Okay. Following them, she arrives at the stage where the Rogetsu Kagura was born, the place she was taken from 10 years previously to become an organ in a separate ritual dance. Lost in her memories, Ruka sees her father, Soya. She follows him and finds herself at the Yomotsuki residence, the house where she was born. So there were two rituals. There was one which failed, and then another to try and fix the mess? That seems viable. Guess I should have spent my currency with Choshiro while I had the chance. Gotcha. I like the fact that you can still fight ghosts when you are in fact a ghost. Yeah, it's nice. I appreciate it. It's fun. Oh, hey. Item. It's Type 61 film. I didn't even have to reach for it. They were just like, here. It's yours, and it's free. None of these are cursed little girls. Coastal combat! Oh, I'm just sitting here now thinking about Mortal Kombat. I don't need to. We don't have to get into Mortal Kombat, but I have thoughts about it. Anyway, exorcise him. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see, what else can we find? We've got items. Hey there. Just think about the movies for like 2 minutes and that should work. For generations, the House of Yomotsuki has been known for its artisans of the mask used in the Rogetsu Kagura. The family was originally involved in traditional ceremonies in a more general fashion. However, the first of the Yomotsukis to become a mask artisan was Soan. So there's Soan, Soetsu, and Soyu. Okay. Unlike the masks made by other artisans to represent gods or ritual roles, Soan's masks had the symbolic function of holding the souls of the dead. Through generations, the Yomotsuki family prospered and produced many artisans, bringing us to the 7th generation and the ultimate Yomotsuki mask artisan, Soetsu, who Soyu claims made an imperfect mask. In Soetsu's time, the masks of the House of Yomotsuki were held to have become as death and the soul themselves. They became the pride of Rogetsu Isle, even being presented to the Emperor of Japan himself. Unfortunately, at this point in the historical record, the disaster called the Day of Tranquility obscures our knowledge of Soetsu's life. And so, the details of his death failed to be passed down to modern generations. 2 generations after Soetsu, the family line was restored by Sogen, and the mask artisan of the House of Yomotsuki was revived. No, Soetsu is somebody different? Huh. We got some details to examine. It's kind of fun piecing all this together, and I'm sure we can figure something out. Can we find the cursed doll? Nope. No cursed doll for us. Let's get out of here. It's kind of like junk food. You can binge it and get sick. Yeah. See, okay. I will talk about Mortal Kombat for a second, because I am, in theory, a big fan of Mortal Kombat. I say in theory because the series has evolved to a point where it's very... Yeah, Soya is the father's name. And he... Nope. Get back here. I want a picture. I want a picture, Daddy. Ah, crap. Daddy didn't want a picture. Um, Starting with Mortal Kombat 9, I started getting into the lore again, which is a huge mess. But 9 also helped sort of reboot the whole franchise in a way. After Mortal Kombat Armageddon, I believe? Ooh. We're at the phone. Let's see what it says.
てきてしまった。
He said the thing and ignored us. He must be our dad. He must be our dad. And he finally bought those cigarettes. Door is being held shut by a powerful force. Type 90 film. So I got really into kind of the lore of Mortal Kombat, but mostly I got really into the characters because they started like playing in the space and letting people have character moments in the story, which up till then was not really a thing, no matter how hard they tried. And all the way up to Mortal Kombat 11, I was just genuinely infatuated with some characters. And the new Mortal Kombat looks like it's building on some of that and gave me, like, just from the trailers, some significant moments that, like, made me kind of go, oh shit, I might be into this. And then I see all the gore and it's just like, kind of needless. It's no longer silly. It's not able to breach that, you know, uncanny valley. It's like, it's become unsettling again. And it's like, dang. I wouldn't knock anyone for loving it, but it's just a little too much for me, and I hate that. I don't want it to be too much for me. I love Melina's great big toothy face, and I'm not ashamed. It's a good face. Okay, I think. Ooh. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, we got so much stuff. Right until MK11, it wasn't even about MK11's story. It was the monetization nonsense that turned me off mega hard. Yeah. I was able to avoid a lot of it. Like, just kind of played for my own sake and had fun, but... ugh. Well, I've seen a lot of those. Find the mask with the charm from the photo. Well, thankfully, we've been doing all sorts of stuff. You want them to put out a press release saying that nobody got traumatized from making this. Yeah. Oh, I love that as a UI element. Bobby! Hey, Bobby! Hi, Bobby! How you doing? Hey, come back! Oh, I wonder if we have to also get all of the other... It sure is. That is definitely a picture of her standing. We're thrilled to confirm that nobody on our team has looked at their dog and seen it turn into a walking meatball. God. You good? You don't sound good. You sound like you're miserable. Oh, have I not been here? Secrets of the House of Yomotsuki. Know ye of the House of Yomotsuki. The purpose of the rite of descent is to reach the hallowed realm, being the path from the origin of souls and that which they walk when they return thereto. It is the moonlit sacred place. The portal to the hallowed realm is the mask of the Yomotsuki artisan, being the mask of the lunar eclipse. The mask of the lunar eclipse hath no form, as it doth symbolize the moon being the form of the souls of the dead, and it may also be that mask which consumeth that moon. Deceased souls led by the moon don the mask and, becoming the void, so becometh the living deceased. To see the hallowed realm is as dying and becoming a spirit. Thus, the only way for the living to reach the hallowed realm is through the donning of the mask of the lunar eclipse. Great to know. Just great. Love that. I didn't see a pig in a Nixon mask and think it was a nightmare beast. A good rubric, if ever there was one, for a healthy work environment. Oh, dear God. Oh, hey! Wonder how many we've gotten of these so far. It's actually on the menu, I believe, so we can very easily check. 18! Considering there's 70, we haven't done well. Well, we've done okay. The Tsukimori scene. Must be coming from my room. Open it! Aw, probably not a room. Well, I am going to look in here anyway. Nope. Sounds like somebody learning how to play it? I think I called it. Okay. So these black and white moments are often living memories. So it makes me wonder. You know, by really putting emphasis on memory, once it taught me this melody, I can just about remember. Oh God, it's rhythm game time. Okay.
上手ね。ねえルカ、もっと上手に弾けるようになったらルカにあげたいものがあるの。
Okay. I feel like there's going to be a moment where I need to stop and think about what the hell we're experiencing. Ooh, Ruka's diary. Mommy told me something today. She said I was born from Mommy and Daddy, and Mommy and Daddy both had a Mommy and Daddy too. It goes like that all the way back. Everybody's connected, and all those connections lead to me. All of those people died, but it's not sad because thanks to all of them, I'm here now. There were many connections that brought me here, so I'm a very special girl. And because it works the same for everyone else, they are all special boys and girls too, so we should all be friends. I said that means Mommy's a special girl and Daddy's a special boy too, so I'll be friends with them. She laughed when I said that. I'm really happy that Mommy and Daddy are connected. I'm happy that their connection will never go away. Well, That didn't work out. So, one of the game's central themes is memory. And losing your memory is losing yourself, but also some of these people are assuming that losing your memory might not be such a bad thing, considering how painful memory can be. Let's see, can we get a picture here? Oh, you are a sight. But you are not the kind of doll we're looking for. There was some sucky shit in them memories, boy. I bring all that memory stuff up because while this cutscene is going, I kind of want to point out that, like, that might be why Choshiro is presented the way he is. It did happen, but it might not be happening here and now while Ruka is searching things. Well, hello. This is what was so important to her. I'm sure there was a display stand for this mirror. Ancient tome! So, now that we know memory is such a huge, huge factor, now that we know that it is, like, integral to understanding what's going on, there is this assumption that, like, Haibara is making that could lead us to believe a lot of these ghosts are the culmination of memory. And I don't know what to do with that information yet, because my brain don't work good. It's burnt toast. But let's see. Secrets of the Guardians. The moon song is passed down only in the line of the Guardians, being taught from one maiden to the next. Give to those that learn it the Guardian's mirror, so that if the song becometh lost to time or memory, or be interrupted, they, reflecting the light of the moon in the mirror, may know it once more. Ooh. Got a good batch of items. And I know it's gotta be... Yes, let's just remove this. Let's grab this. Letter to Soya. Dear Soya, remember that you once expressed a great interest in a melody you heard me singing. I thought I would write to tell you more about it. That melody is called the Moon Song. You may not have realized this, but I am a descendant of the Guardian Maidens. There are no longer any such maidens in existence, nor is their code still followed. In fact, the old moon organ is about the only remnant of them left on Rogetsu Isle. I had not intended to keep this a secret from you, but I had my reasons for not telling you about it as soon as we met. The Guardian Maidens are thought of as loners, never speaking to or having any association with others. I didn't want you to see me that way. The reason I am writing you now is that I wanted you to know about my family's history before I cast off their name and joined the House of Yomotsuki. As you know, the people on this island have always thought of the moon as representing the form of the soul. It is revered as the place from whence all souls come, and the place where they ultimately return. But the moon both waxes and wanes. The role of the Guardian Maidens is to play moon sounds in accordance with the phase of the moon, resonating with and protecting the souls of the people. According to the legends of the Guardian Maidens, everyone has a different moon sound. The sound is very faint, but, like the oscillation of a crystal, it stays the same their whole life. On their own, each of our moon sounds is faint and weak. This is why we were taught to resonate our songs together. If your moon sound and mind can resonate together for eternity, I will know no greater happiness. Sayaka Minazuki. Hot damn. And we got some film to go with it. And we got a whole bunch of things on top of that. Even better. Anything out here I can take a picture of? Nope. But there is an item somewhere in here. It is being most elusive. Let's see if we can hunt it down. I don't want to spend too long, because we have spent... Oh! Is it on the floor, or is it... Come on. I know you're there. I know you're there, you nerd. Give me my money. Come on, come on! I still feel like that little envelope should be an item we pick up. There we go. Place the mirror in the display stand. The mirror reflects the moonlight onto the wall. Yes. This just makes me think that moon sounds made by maidens just refer to groaning and grousing about cramps. Oh, God. So the statement that was made while I was accidentally talking over that was, I'll take care of you. And we get... seems to represent the faces of the moon. Interesting. Okay. Well, looks like we've plumbed the depths of this place. Ancient people didn't really have ibuprofen. I know that's what I'm going to call it from now on. Hell yes. Okay, we've been there. We don't need to go there anymore. And I think our major goal is to keep going after all the masks with charms, which there are more of on the first floor. We already did some exploring and already saw them, but we haven't actually messed with them yet. Let's see. Can't go past there. I'm having my moon sounds. Okay, we've seen that. Whoop. Hello. Mask off moment of the game. I think we can, yeah. There we go. I love secrets. Okay. There's our time. Doing well. I don't think today will be a finale, but that gives us plenty of time to really go nuts. Whoop, that wasn't what I wanted to do. You again. Oh, I don't like you. Okay. We have more room here, though. Never trust a person with a mask, apparently. There we are. Whoa! My dude! Oh, he does not want me chaining him. Alright, we gotta keep our eye out. There we go. Oh, that was much easier than before. And we didn't even get, like, a lot of it. Okay, get that autosave going. Kind of proof that that fight is just that much harder when, when you have no room to maneuver. Charm stuck to the door, and it look. Oh yeah, this is where we need to go. There's one more charm left, it looks like. Okay, we've been through. Have we been through here? Let's find out. There we go. One last little mask. And, dude, all of the charms have been removed. Thank you for telling me that. You didn't have to. Rude. My God. Okay. We are off to a bad start. And we have no healing items. Oh boy. Okay. Lenses. Danger. Let's get him with this. Okay. Gotta do our best to make sure we don't take any more hits. Oh God. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. We're also getting... Whoa! Hi there! We're getting enough spirit points that we can keep popping slow. And just keep whacking them. Okay, he might be standing somewhere where we can see him. Yes! Special! Ooh, yes. I'm gonna make use of that from now on, because that's really good. Oh, that was... Oh, I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Okay, let's check where the save point is. This way. Because I want to see if I can buy a couple of healing items before I move on, because, oh boy, I need them. I don't need much, but I do need enough. Let's trade. Oh. Nope. There we go. And one more. Okay, now where was the door I was just at that I want to be at? Oh, yeah, up ahead. Whew. So we've set... Okay, I'm really proud of myself here because our gear is upgraded well enough that we can get the spirit points we need to pop slow with just a couple of shots. Basically, if we can hit somebody with slow, we have enough time to get enough spirit points to pop it again. It's really nice. I'll just take that. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. That's not what I want. I was looking at a freaking item. Give me. Hi! There are masks on the shelves. They are all exquisitely made and almost have a sense of life about them. One of them has a patterned piece of paper attached to it. Moon Sound Score. Huh. Musical notes as moons. It's a note from Ruka's father. The entrance to the Temple of Tsukiyomi, where the rite of descent is performed, is closed, and entry is forbidden. A certain moon sound must be played in order to open the temple, but it has been lost to history. Well, what do you know? I got a moon sound right here. However, I found an old music score in the Haibara archives. They said they used Professor Aso's camera obscura to reconstruct the score from the burned remains of a document. Well, hell yeah. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Looks like we have our next objective.
月はみの面があれば、すべてのものを救うことができるはずだ。
Steady. And we saw a couple of items on the way too. Hot damn. Organ mask. It's a piece of paper with a diagram on it. Ooh. Okay. How much work do you think they want us to put into uncovering that? Celia's notes. Dr. Haibara has been asking me why the mask of the lunar eclipse brought about the Day of Tranquility. The answer is simple. The mask of the lunar eclipse, forged by Soetsu, caused the vessel to blossom because he failed to create it perfectly, and it activated forbidden areas of the mind. The true mask of the lunar eclipse causes the vessel to lose all self and become void for a time, during which the depths of the mind open the spirit road. The path to the origin of souls, the hallowed realm, will be opened. By reaching the hallowed realm, the soul of the vessel, which had become as naught, returns from naught again. Dr. Haibara has already performed many experiments to see how the wearing of masks affects the mind. I think I will ask him to assist me in forging the mask of the lunar eclipse. What reason could he have to refuse me? So for me, this begs the question, with the piece of the mask that we've gotten, was that specifically Soetsu's? Or was it Soya's? Because I don't think we know for certain whether or not things worked out. Okay, we can go back to the entrance. I'll have to double check my map again, but... Ooh, doggy, I'm getting excited. It's happening. Everything is happening so much. Islanders in parlor. Aw, they're doing great. Just a bunch of guys. What could be better than this? Guys being dudes. Alright. And then, pop out. Let's grab an item. Nope. I like how there's the gasp before you see the ghostly arm. It still kind of scares me sometimes, but it mitigates the jump. And I like that. Ooh. Hey, come back. I want to be your friend. Okay. Where does that take me? Where does this door take me? They're on their way to the Kagura, so I need to follow where they're going. Yep. That was a pretty incredible Barney Gumble. Listen, it's not an intentional one, but golly! Like, it's the voice I just do for reasons I never understand. One of those, easy to hit registers in my voice, which is a little... I don't know if I should be proud of it, but I'm going to be. Okay, what are we doing? We are... Oh, hi! Your comfort impression. Kinda. I don't even necessarily register it as an impression, it's just something I do. Wait. There are 2 ways to go here. What's up here? What's up here? What's down here? Alright, let's see where this takes us. If we gotta chase ghosts, then let's chase them. Open up the door, shoot some ghosts. Oh. Oh, we're gonna fight in here.
私はあの日祭りの最中に連れ去られ、この奥にずっとずっと奥、深く深く。
It's time. Okay. We don't have to play well. We've gotten more than enough points right now. Oh. Oh, they're the foot grabbers. Oh, dang it. They are grabbing those foots. There we go. Let's keep it moving. Oh, it's one down. No. Boop. Okay. Rude. Let's go ahead and pop these on. They took your we don't gotta play well personally. Yeah, they are ready for a fight. Yes, good. Dang it. Rude. Ah. Where are they coming from? Nope. Oh God. Okay. Gotta do this timing right. Please die. You don't need to live anymore. It's fine. Oh god, there's another. Oh god. Oh god. Boop. I wish I could hit them when they do that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boop. Boop. Yes. Oh, and I got an achievement for that. Neat. Okay, now, if someone wants to give me a little healy. The ornament on the altar moved when the organ mask was placed on it. Globes with moon patterns are arranged on the altar. Is this the moon organ? All right. So, we're gonna exit out of this, and we're gonna check our files. We've got a lot of pictures. Old score, shining on the wall. And thankfully, my phone has a stylus, so I can literally just jot these down without much effort. So, let's see. So we've got... This isn't the only one. We have another that I need to go find. But it looks like it's pretty basic stuff. So I'm going to black things out. There's one. And then we have another somewhere. Where is it? Hole in the floor, mask of charm, control panel. Come on, where is it? Oh, maybe I should have held on. Bundle of burned letters, not what we're looking for. Secrets of Shugen Temple. Secrets of the House of Yamotsuki. Lineage of the House of Yamotsuki. Documents. Oh, what was it? You know what? We probably should have noticed that something was up when we were finding a bunch of Choshiro's notebooks in a place he never lived in. I just realized that. Let's see. Director Haibara. Letter to Soya. Soya's notes. Old music score. That's what I'm looking for. Give me the old music score. Records. Notebook. Oh, where is it? Hate it. Oh, they gave me a bunch. Okay. Oh, key items, right. Music score. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can bisect a lot of these because there's no crescent moon. Yeah, okay. And we have another note that tells us what each moon represents. I believe that's also in our key items. Decoding key. So this one actually tells us up front. Okay, so it looks like... So the lowest note is an E, I'm assuming. So... Oh, hold on. The lowest note is an E, I'm assuming. No. The lowest bar is an E. So below that would be a D. So D for the new moon. No, for a full moon. And then we go... Let's see. E, F, G, A, B, C. No. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 notes to an octave. D is full moon. B, E, F, G, A, B, C. But there's 7 letters. Oh, that's confusing. Okay. E, F, G, B, D. F. Oh, that's gonna rub me the wrong way. Wait, that's not relevant because we're only paying attention to the half moons and the full moons. Okay. So if that's the case, then that's D. Oh, but these are kind of bizarrely shaped, aren't they? Because we see this, and we don't see the ones that get turned 90 degrees. Oh, that's confusing. Let's take a look at our records again, or our files. Okay, so nothing odd about that, so... It's the fact that they're turned that bothers me. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Well, I jotted everything down, so... And we might not need frickin' any of that. Okay, so that's... There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is how we'll do it. We're not going to worry about the chart yet. We are just going to make this work. Then... Okay, I'm starting to figure out how to, like, get this rotated super quick. Let's see, did I put that down correctly? No, I didn't. Again with the moon phase puzzles. You gotta do them. My note app on my phone is a black screen with white text, so I got real. This ends up with you going into the middle ball and out. All right, so that was solved. Excellent. What a handy little feature of my new phone. Oh, but wait. Oh, we got shifted. Okay. Let's take a quick run around to see if maybe there's something that might be of use for us. Secret tunnel. Hello, Dolly. Oh, we're near the end of the stream. Still got 15 minutes, but we got a good finale coming up tomorrow. Regardless of how long it takes, unless it's like 5 hours, which I doubt. We could have a really good finale episode tomorrow. Oh, that's exciting. And then I believe we're playing Yakuza Kiwami, and then myhouse.wad. Oh, hey. No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. The thing is, that's not a thing. They died. Let's just go ahead and stock up because they are cheap. Oh, and let's actually save and not rely on autosave because we've been doing extremely well. Like, I haven't died. I haven't died. Okay, I don't want to waste the potency of the healing items I have left, so we're going to go... We're going to offset it just a little bit. We're playing a 30-plus hour game and then a 50-minute Doom mod. You're the best sometimes, you know that. Listen! It's going to be fun. I love my approach to picking out games for this stream. It is very much one of my favorite things about running the stream is that people are kind of down for it. And I'm genuinely like I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm just gonna let myself enjoy it because it's easy to second guess, it's easy to be weirded out by it, but I get to play a Doom mod in between a couple of Yakuzas. And I think I might be shoving in an obscure old PS2 game not too long after all that. Whew. I had a little sneezing fit there. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh god, get back here. Get back here. I want to pick. Damn. Bastard. I wanted that picture. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Oh! $30 blue spirit stones. Damn, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Storage. Ooh, that might be good. But let's hold out for a little bit longer. And if we get to a nice little fight, I'll go ahead and spend it. Because I'm not, like, we haven't... Well, Ruka's the only one left. Kind of had to sit with that for a second. Literally, everybody else is gone. Yo and young Ruka. Number 3. Oh, this is gonna be tense. Sorry for the blurry pictures, I just have an itchy trigger finger. Oh, hey, hey. Where is it? 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 Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I would love the item. Oh, there it is. Yoink! Neener, neener. Oh! Yeah, I'm going to use that. Enter what is definitely not a boss door. I love that single moonbeam. That is really good. There's the doll. Misaki's doll. Mia, that's what the name was. And a fragment of the mask. We have the other piece.
さん、これはどういうことだ。念を打ち損じたか、そうや。完成していたはずだ。なぜだ。あの場所に連れて経過を見れば何かわかるかも。
一緒にいるよ。
Okay. So, we have a lot of information at present. So, can we take a second to kind of like collect our thoughts a little bit? Because I'm going to try something here. There were 2 rituals. The Day of Tranquility happened at some point after the first ritual. Can you take about 7 minutes? I'm going to try and get it under that. This is my understanding so far, is that the first ritual is when Choshiro had saved everyone. I think we were under the belief that the second time he went back was in modern day. I think it was actually whenever this other ritual was. So, him being guided by Sayaka in her own afterlife might be Choshiro, like, being led to help Ruka and Misaki figure stuff out. So, he's been dead for some amount of time. I can't figure out how long it's been, but I'm pretty sure... Oh, we have no objective. Okay. I'm pretty sure that this second thing, the second event, is what killed Choshiro. He was not killed by the Day of Tranquility, but considering Yohaibara hasn't aged at all, I can't imagine it took that long after the first event. Hey, it's you again! Hi, Boo. Can you be hurt? Let's find out. Nope, can't be hurt. Goodbye. Farewell. Run away! Okay. She is still after us. Briskly walk away. Yes, Ruka. Trot. Walk with great vigor. Do not pump your arms, that expends energy. Just power walk your way to freedom. Oh god, she is really hanging on. Oh, hi there. Excuse me. Thank you. God, I'm trying to think about how all this goes down. Because I still don't know much about, like, the tourist being brought in, because Sakia, I don't think is a tourist. She might be. if we assume that the tourist and Sakia are two different people, that does something. It kind of gives us an idea of what these two rituals were about. And God, I am just trying to puzzle over this as hard as I can, because I think there's information I'm missing. It's now a mystery, and I want to solve it. Okay, so the Day of Tranquility happens some point after, and we know that the Day of Tranquility is very likely Sakia going beast mode.
月はみの面は完成していたはずだ。なぜだ。
Well, okay. If it was because of Sakia going beast mode, let's work with that understanding. It would explain the amount of time in between the ritual and the events that some of these people were discussing about, like, you know, them being hospitalized. Moonlight syndrome seems to have come from the ritual going wrong. So maybe there's a chance I have this wrong, and it's not that there was a second ritual. We're operating under the assumption that Sakia and the tourist, both of whom were vessels, were two different people. And the Day of Tranquility doesn't seem to be attached specifically to a ritual. So what would that mean? It would mean that the amount of time that all of these girls spent in the hospital after the fact makes sense. The Day of Tranquility is untethered from the ritual itself in a direct sense. But it is the reason, like, why the Day of Tranquility happened. So, let's say Moonlight Syndrome is the result of the ritual failing in some capacity. Easy. Lower fragment. Interesting. And now it's open. Oh, Ruka saw something. Hey, girl.
月はみの面を完成させる。
Well, oh, I don't think he had a mask. I think he just had no face. Okay, he does have a mask. Okay. Very worried. Hey, Marnie. Is now the time to be a little bastard? I don't think it is. Come on. Boop. I was about to say, like, whose face are you wearing, old man? Okay. Sakia is most likely the sibling of Yohaibara, the daughter of Dr. Haibara. Okay. Dr. Haibara gets obsessed with trying to cure his daughter, who is, like, if we assume is Sakia. Oh, Marnie clicked off the game and killed me. You actually killed me, Marnie. I lost control of the game because Marnie moved the mouse and clicked off the screen. Okay. What's the time? 8:01? We're a little after. Cats walk with death. Okay. Oh, do we have to do all that again? We have to do the big run? How much are they paying you, Marty? Okay, we'll go over. We'll get to that fight again. We'll do it. And I'll try to puzzle out the things I've been thinking about. Wait. We have done this. Oh, we don't have to do all of this. Okay. So, let's puzzle this out. I am assuming Sakuya is the daughter of Dr. Haibara and the sister of Yo Haibara. And Dr. Haibara was basically locking Sakuya up in a room for however long in order to try and cure Moonlight Syndrome. This wasn't a hell of a long time in between the ritual and the Day of Tranquility. Long enough that these girls develop relationships, so at least a few months. Long enough for Choshiro to have quit the force and become a private detective. Okay. We know that there was a tourist who was a vessel. Does that mean that there were two rituals held, I don't know, at the same time? Because we never are given, like, an idea of, like, when this tourist ritual was. Because there was one where Sakuya was involved, and there was one where the tourist was involved. And the Sakuya one goes wrong. If that's true, then Yo Haibara, like, that ritual is... Yo Haibara took the girls before this ritual started, before either of these rituals started, and brought them to the island. Because it seems like... It seems like the girls shouldn't be there. It seems like the girls were led into it, maybe manipulated into it. Oh. Oh, did I go the wrong way? I think I did. Danger. Okay, you know what? We did the thing. I'm going to... load and restart and go the other way. Because I'm not making that entire walk again. Gosh, this is frustrating. Okay, so we went all the way there. We've been there, so we want to go away from there. We want to turn around. Right? I think so. I want to do this fight. So what all does this mean? There were two rituals. Yo Haibara took the girls to one or both rituals. Shoshiro rescued the girls on the same day that the ritual broke. Sakuya and all of these, like, and a lot of the remaining people on the island were hospitalized in the Haibara facility. Sakuya woke up, killed everybody. That was the Day of Tranquility. Shoshiro shows up at some point in pursuit of Yo Haibara, gets killed. Is that where we're supposed to go? I don't think so. Oh god. Where are we supposed to go? Looking forward to the document at the end of the game that explains everything. Oh my god. If only. Let's see. There, okay. Literally just a foot away. Choshiro dies. And then some amount of time later when the girls are grown up, Madoka and Misaki come back to the island. Madoka disappears. Misaki... something happens to her. And then Ruka is not far behind, I'm assuming. Ah, get back here, Daddy. Get back here, Daddy. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. See, it's kind of funny because I'm trying my best not to assert that Goichi Suda had like complete and total control over the story in any capacity, because that's the problem with making those sorts of assertions, is that people tend to hinge the entire creative efforts onto the one notable name. But he was one of the co-writers, and he has a knack for non-linear storytelling. Anyone who's played the Silver Case can attest to as such. Where is this item? I bet you it's something good, so I have to go looking for it. Oh. Something shined. But where? And so part of his writing involves kind of piecing a lot of stuff together and figuring out, okay, how does it all connect? What are all the pieces? Is like part of the experience is figuring out the sequence of time. Sort of like, to use a reference I don't really want to use, it's kind of like unpacking the movie Memento bit by bit. Forcibly arranging the sequence. Okay, don't do that. No, don't do that. Ugh. There we go. Ah, messed that one up. Dang it. Okay. Stop that. Oh, that wasn't great, but it protected me, so I'll roll with it. Stop that. Okay, I need to prime the slow if I want to get that cheap shot. Nope. Left. Ah, didn't get the critical. So, let's just hit him anyway. I'm killing my daddy! Okay, let's get towards the middle of the room. And keep our ear out. Oh. Whoa! Okay. Where are you at? Ooh. Will that do it? Yes! Ah! Fell into the wall. No. Don't shoot the blue face at me, you jerk. Dang it. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, fight me. Let's end this on a good note. A cat already killed me once. Oh, dang it. Okay. Let's see. Come on. Yes! Oh, that was a good one. Oh, that was a move. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, he's trying to put the mask on me. Very rude. Okay. He's trying to restart the ritual. Even in death, he is trying to keep the ritual going. Or maybe it's the memory of him. Alright, you know what? I think we're done for the day. We got through a boss, we got through phase 11. Literally the penultimate chapter. So, we'll stop it here, and tomorrow will be a finale. Next stream, finale time. Okay, so I've been Robin at Enerjack Without a C, and will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. We will be back on Tuesday, and those of you who just want to check out the VODs, good news! 60 days free. And then they're going up on YouTube 2 months after. Everything's queued. I have every single episode queued up so far. So if you haven't followed my YouTube channel, you can check it in a link tree so that you can be informed when every stream goes live, or at least when every VOD goes live. You can follow and subscribe or click the notification bell to support the channel. I believe we're still geared for another run through Sly 2 this week. Everybody, be good. Oh, no, wait. Get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up. Be good, be safe, be awesome, and be gone. Bye, everybody, and I cannot wait to see what the rest of this game has to offer. Bye.